We've not even crossed 6 months and I've already achieved half of my vision board. Welcome back to our channel Mind Positive Store, where we talk a lot about mental health, self-love, self-discovery and just becoming the best version of ourselves, which already exists. Welcome to another brand new video, and today's video is all about vision board. Are you someone who's never created a vision board, or someone who is created but is feeling stuck right now and don't know how to go? This is your ultimate video guide showing you 20 different vision board ideas for more creativity and power over your goals. Before we get into the video talking about what is a vision board, how can you create it, and the 20 different ideas that I promised, I wanted to share my experience with vision board. Unofficially, I started believing or using vision board in 2021 during COVID time, and properly I started creating vision board as a part of my yearly goals from 2022. So it has been awesome. In the beginning, obviously, I did not know much. It was all the knowledge I gained from YouTube, like random articles, and there was a dilemma in my head to believe it or not, or like, am I really manifesting? And the biggest problem with me was consistency. Like, I was not consistent seeing my vision board, manifesting it, or even focusing on the goals that I've written in the vision board. I used to forget it in between and then come back like after a few months, and it would be too late. And from 2022 to 2023 to till date, I have done this is my third vision board, which is 2024, and each of my vision boards has been so different. I've evolved so much, and I think next year I will too. Each year I learn so much from vision boards. I have my own experiences and I upgrade myself. So I've not manifested so many things in 2022. I think hardly I manifested one of my biggest things, which is actually to get a work. I got my dream job. I finished my studies, like my program. I was doing a program on digital marketing, and I finished that successfully. I wanted to do freelancing as well. I picked up few freelance projects in 2022, so that was a great win. And I really manifested to buy my first iPhone, which is iPhone 11 back then. Which was great. Like, I manifested few of the things, but not majorly. As I said, I lacked consistency here and there. And coming to 2023, which is last year has been tough for me. During the first half of the year, I manifested like hell. Like, my vision board came true on so many different levels. I always wanted to go on a work abroad trip, and that happened. Like, my dreams came true there. I went to London. London was also part of my vision board. I really put like the Big Ben photo and me and my husband standing there. It's so beautiful. Like, I morphed it and I put it, and I don't have my vision board right now. I could show you. Let me see if I have some snaps and I'll attach it here. But all that came true, and towards the end of the 2023 year, my vision board was just rotting somewhere. I got super stressed during the last, and I think it was during my burnout time, and I couldn't focus on my vision board. I was just in the survival mode. I couldn't just stop, and I really needed that time for myself. So towards the end, not so great, but the first half, or more than first half of 2023 was amazing for me. Some really major wins for me from last few vision boards is launching my own brand. I always wanted to do something in the mental health category, and actually finding my ikigai was itself a goal for me, and finding that and launching my whole new brand was something that was amazing. And I wanted this particular iPhone 14 Pro in purple color, and that I had put a picture of that in my vision board, and that's what I'm using to film right now. And I wanted a lot of different opportunities in terms of upskilling myself, so all those certifications were done by the end of the year. So it was just awesome. If I can tell you more and more to convince you to start using vision board, I would keep continuing. Now, as I said in the intro, this year I finished my vision board in January 2024. It's only been end of March. The day I'm recording is like towards end of March, and I've already manifested, and a lot of my dreams have already came true in this by this time, which is awesome. Like, this is so great. I manifested that I will start content creation, I'll be consistent, and I have like so many small minute goals from this one big goal already has been manifested, and I have achieved them. And I also manifested that I will, you know, be consistent with my health. I'll either join a gym or join any program that I'll keep myself fit, and that's also happening. A lot more, I will keep you guys updated as the video goes, but so many things came true for me from my vision board already, which is why I really want to emphasize the importance of vision board. The routine I have with my vision board is very, very simple. I have my vision board right in front of me when I work. So my vision board is like first half here, and then the second half is over here. We'll go one by one pretty soon, but I make sure I keep my vision board in a place where I'm gonna go there and see it every single day, at least for 15 minutes. Consistency was my biggest blocker in 2022, and like towards the end of 2023 I made sure that that does not happen in 2024. I'm very consistent with my vision board routine, and so far it has been amazing. The science behind why and how vision boards work is basically, vision board is a collab of all your dreams, your goals in one place. And when you see your vision board every single day, it lets you focus and visualize on all those goals. So imagine you're seeing your vision board every single day. You actually visualize, like, think in the concept of me being there in that dream scenario, like imagine in that way. And what happens from here is your brain doesn't know the difference between what is reality and what is imagination. So it actually feels, or it actually resonates to the fact that you are in your dream situation. Here's an actual definition of vision board. The brain has a process called as value tagging that assigns high value of images than words. Okay. This can lead to subconscious prioritization of goals and the brain becoming more alert to opportunities that serve them. The brain also has a filter called as reticular activating system, RAS, that decides what to pay attention to and what to ignore. When you regularly look at your vision board, your brain may think, hey, these goals are important, and start noticing opportunities that can help you achieve them. Let's get straight into the main part of the video, which is 20 different ideas that will let you design and create your dream vision board with the highermost power and complete manifestation. Starting off with the most important aspect of any vision board is to having goals. Now, your goals has to be super specific. I have this specific goal setting video which I'm going to link above. Please do check it out. But when you are creating a vision board, in the first place, you need to have your proper goal scripts. In each of the categories, in each of the aspects of your life, you need to know what your goal is. Now, when you're doing your vision board, you cannot just say, I want to be healthy. That's not right. You have to specify, what does healthy mean to you? Do you want to lose weight, maintain weight? If you want to lose weight, how much weight do you want to lose? What does your dream weight look like? It can be different, but it has to be specific. Okay, so for me, weight loss or even like health is just for maintenance, and I love to do it because of my mental health. That's the bigger goal for me in terms of my health. So I choose the workouts that really support me to keep up with my mental health. I don't lift weights. Instead, I do a lot of other stuffs that actually help me to feel more calm, actually help me to feel more grounded and keep up with my standard weight. So make sure that your goals are super specific in whatever aspect that you're doing. Career, your daily lifestyle, the things that you want. For example, I really wanted this Burberry tote bag, and I put this image of the same color of bag I wanted. And when we went to Thailand and I saw this exact same bag right in front of me, and I was like, oh my god, what are the odds? Because when we went to London and somewhere else as well, I couldn't find that particular color. I found black, which I didn't like. I wanted the perfect beige and brown bag, which I got in front of me in Thailand, which is amazing. So be very, very specific to all of your goals. Another tip here, to incorporate your goals in present tense instead of future tense. So obviously when we think of any goal, right, like I want to get promoted or I want to drink more water, don't say it like that. Say it in present tense. I am gonna get promoted, or I am getting promoted, or I am drinking like 2 liters of water every single day. Keep it in present tense, which means that you are claiming that this is happening right now. Your brain, your whole universe understands that this is your reality and brings you more closer to this goal. The third aspect, or the third idea, is to include more images in your vision board rather than text. So when we decide our goals, when we write it down in our notes, I know like there's so many people who don't believe in vision board, who do the same kind of stuffs, like they write it down in their notes app or even on a piece of paper, they stick it around where they work. But you know why it doesn't really work, or doesn't really work as much as a vision board would amplify your goals? Because your brain can relate to images more than text. As I mentioned before in the definition of vision board, brain cells understand and analyze images more easily than text. So having a vision board right in front of you with all sorts of images that resonates your goal can bring you more closer to it. So have more images in your vision board, your dream car, the color of your car, the dream house, whatever it is, get images and then stick it here. Another pro tip here is to get images from, I use Pinterest, but I also started using Freepik as well. They also have some amazing images. Go to specifics of what color or what design or how would it feel, like what would, like if imagine you want to get promoted and you have an image of that, like have a picture of how you're gonna feel, like your point of view to the story of how you're gonna feel during that time, and that image needs to be put in your vision board. You don't always have to think about aesthetics when you're creating your vision board. It can be messy and it can be you. When I started my vision board, I did it on an A4 size paper. I didn't even think of having a board or having a canvas. I just stuck a bunch of images on an A4 size paper, and then that's all. I just went with it, and all of those images were actually so poor quality. They actually were black and white images, but now that I'm able to do it, like I'm doing it a little better, but I know I can improve as well. But this one, what I have right now, resonates my goal. So don't sweat over making it look aesthetic, making it look very appealing. No, that's not the goal. You are not creating a vision board for others to come see and appreciate you. It's for you to manifest your dreams. Vision boards are great places where you can manifest and visualize your career growth. If you have career growth as a part of your goal in 2024, add in some images there. If you're someone who's studying and want to ace it in their school or college, add it there. Add an image of you getting like all A+ grades, 100 marks, and just acing it, and your graduation photo. Or if you're looking for a career, like add in a check where you're getting promoted, your dream salary and your dream position, your cubicle, how it's gonna look like. Add in more and more images related to career, because I know that career or studies is a huge part of our life at this point, and vision boards can help you so much there. The next idea on your dream vision board journey is to include a lot of personal goals for yourself. I know we spoke about career, we spoke about many major goals like getting a car, getting a house, but you can also include trivial, minor things that is a part of your daily routine or part of your daily lifestyle. For me, it was about reading books. I really wanted to force myself to read more books, to learn more from them. I always put, like, I'd been putting a stack of books as a part of my vision board, and you know what, by the end of the year I do finish all those books. Like I put the specific book images that I want to read, and by the end of the year I completed. So you don't have to only put your major goals, you can accommodate some of your very minor goals, like drinking more water, cooking more, like going on a walk, like anything, any trivial minor things that also you want to achieve. Another crazy but really effective tip or idea here is to actually Photoshop yourself into your images. So I had this very funny image. I wish I really had it somewhere. I'll try to find out and put it here. A really funny image of me and my husband standing in front of Big Ben as a part of my vision board, and I actually recreated that exact photoshopped image. So this sounds very creepy or very funny, but it has so much more power in manifesting these goals in your life. So either you can Photoshop yourself, or what you can do is you can add in images in your point of view. Say for example, you're talking about buying an apartment or moving into a new house. You shouldn't have the image of the house. Like obviously that's from a third person's, like outside perspective. What you will instead have is a photo of you holding the key or opening the door, or just your photo of the balcony. Like your point of view would work better than just the external point of view when it comes to these images. I think this is the 8th tip, and it's all about health and wellness. In the year of 2024, I think everyone and anyone who is watching this video will have a goal around health. It would either be just maintaining your health, or either be, getting slim, or putting more weight on, just feeling happy in your own self. So that's a huge goal, and whoever I've spoken to past few months have told me that, you know what Ankita, I don't want to like reduce like 20 kgs, I don't want to reduce or put on like 20 kgs, I just want to feel happy in my own body. That itself is a huge dream and goal for all of us. To do so, you can break down your goals into minor actions and add the image of the actions there. Because when it comes to career, or when it comes to like reading books, like anything else as a part of goal, you can just add in one image and that should do. But when it comes to health and wellness, it's a huge spectrum, and you can easily get lost in tracking your goals here. I mean, when I say you can break down your goals, is add an image of your workout routine, add an image of your final destination or the goal that you want to achieve. You want to look in a certain way, and what does your nutrition look like when it comes to your health? Like what kind of food do you want to have, how many times do you want to have? Like go into the detail of creating a lot of subcategory images for each of your health and wellness goal. The 9th idea is about gratefulness. I've spoken so much about gratefulness, gratitude journaling, and a lot more, because that itself is a huge boost, reminding us how happy and beautiful our current life is, no matter what situation you are. So add a section dedicated for all the things that you're grateful for, or even to practice more gratefulness in your life. The 10th idea is all about travel, manifesting travel in your life. I think everyone wants to go somewhere outside, like just travel, explore the world. If you are also looking for something, add in destination images, add in like flight tickets or train tickets, like any tickets that you have, add in those kind of images over in your vision board. And this travel, why am I specifying it as an idea? Because when you travel, when you get closer to the nature or do something out of your daily routine, it actually boosts you. So make sure you have travel, or at least just one travel, even if it means that you're working somewhere else and you're traveling back to your home. Like even if that can be a goal for you in your current scenario, please do add it in your vision board. The next two ideas, 11 and 12, is all about going specific to relationship goals and finance goals. Now, when it comes to relationship, I just took it for granted. I think I've always had like really great childhood. Like my parents, my siblings, my cousins, they're all like really amazing. I've had great time with them. I did struggle a bit with friendship when I was in school, but college was just heaven. Like I have this set of like 5 or 4 girls who I adore. They're still part of my like best friend gang. I always share anything and everything with them. So I did take advantage of not putting new relationships or not wanting new relationships in life, but slowly I've understood that adult friendships are very tough, and it is equally important to network and know new people in life, because it's just amazing. Why not? So I had this image of meeting new people. I had this image of me and another person going on a hike. So these kind of like really intricate images related to relationship really help me manifest and find those kind of relationship I cherish. The next is all about financial goals. I think consistently in every single vision board that I've created, I have this image of dollars. Can you guys see? I have this image of money, dollars, and finance is a huge part that I've always manifested. I always have tried to attract more for myself, but each year I have seen abundance in finance, touch wood for all that. But it is so great to be more specific when it comes to financial goals. So this year, it's not just about getting more money, like creating new channels for myself, but also to understand and learn finances. So add in new goals, specific goals related to relationship and finances, because these can be manifested. The 13th idea is all about mixing things up. I know I've told that images work so much more better than having text in your vision board, but that doesn't mean you just rule out text. You can have quotes that absolutely resonate to the intention you want to set for yourself in a new year or a new month. And intention words, like for me, the intention word was abundance last year, and I put that in all caps in bold right in front of my vision board, which really does work. Like every time you see or read this word, you try to calm yourself. Like if it was peace, you try to calm yourself down. You remember, you remind yourself that this was your intention you wanted to set and keep up throughout the year. So jazz it up, have quotes, have numbers, have like intention words along with images in your vision board. The 14th idea is all about creating system around your vision board. Now you have created an awesome vision board, like killer vision board, but if you don't have a proper system or a routine around it, it would not really manifest, and you would end up really feeling disappointed that nothing really came true from that. What I do personally, which you can also try and let me know if it works for you, is as I said, I put my vision board right in front of my work table. So I always work in that table. Like that's my usual spot where I sit to work. So I end up seeing my vision board. It's right in front of me, and I keep thinking, like I get distracted in between work. I think everyone does. So that 1 or 2 minutes when I get distracted, the only thing I see right in front of me is my vision board, and I can remind myself, focus, visualize each of those goals I've set for myself, and this itself becomes like a recharge gear for me to get started and find more opportunities for myself related to the goal. Now extensively, other than that, every month I do run through my vision board. Like I have a small session with myself, like a journaling session, looking back session, where I remind myself what have I done for this goal especially, and try to create more opportunities in the next month if I've not really done something for a particular goal. The next idea is all about having hobbies. I once believed that when you become an adult, you do not have time for hobbies. You are just adulting. Like you have your life all set, you have your work, you have your household things, you have your family, you have your relationship. That's all. Like only hobby that you can have is Netflix and chill, or like go to movies, like go for shopping. Yeah, these are all not the only hobbies that exist in the world. There can be so many different things that you can manifest and keep up in this new year. I've specifically added this image of pottery because I took one pottery class in 2023 and I absolutely loved it. We went for a pottery date and both of us loved it. More than him, I really loved it and I wanted to try and learn pottery. So include hobbies that you want to try and you want to create in this new life. Vision board need not be a physical board or a physical entity that needs to be right in front of you. You need to touch and feel it. No. Vision board can also be created in apps and different like laptops and mobile phones that we have. Again, what I do here is create the same physical vision board version into a digital one using Canva with the same images and have it as my lock screen or home screen of my mobile phones or my laptops. Let me show you. Can you see this? Oh, I don't know if it's glaring, but this is just the digital version of the same vision board I have in my hand. So what ends up happening here is I'm so focused on my goals. Like I repeatedly see my goals through my vision board in my work desk, on my laptop, because my laptop screen also has that, my mobile phones. We are constantly like seeing and visualizing these images that we had set as our goals in a daily basis, like so many times in a daily basis, which creates a huge impact. We are getting closer to the end. The 17th idea I have for you guys is actually kind of important. I know it's very daunting and it feels a bit overwhelming for few people to have a vision board constantly remind you that so far nothing has happened. You are really sucking in what you're doing, like nothing is really going well, you have not achieved your goals. Don't take it like that. I would personally say that everything doesn't work out instantly, right? Like it doesn't happen like that. You have to put in your efforts, the universe does its own. Have a positive energy. I think the first thing, if you know what manifesting is or if you want to learn manifesting, is positivity. Manifesting positive things only works. So even if you feel it's daunting to have, like, I feel within the front and the back side of this vision board, I have say like 20 different goals that I have to achieve by end of 2024, which can be daunting in certain days. So what I do is I separate and set goals specific for each month. So for example, in March, my biggest goal was health. So every different individual goals related to health was achieved and will be achieved in 2024 March. And another goal was to shoot consistently. Another one was invest in skincare. So I just split and identify and separate individual goals for individual months. So I have like a set of 3 or 4 goals for each month. Then sometimes I just have one for 1 month, and you can keep like cycling as in how you want these goals to be. So if you're feeling it's too daunting to start off with like 20, 30, 50 goals at once, try to separate and segregate individual goals for individual months. The next idea is an extension of what we spoke earlier, like keeping your vision board in a place where you will actually see it. Like I used to create vision boards, like keep it in a place and then after some time like just forget that it existed. No, you have to keep it in a place, like just keep it in a place where you will every day visit. I once saw this video where Lily Singh is my inspiration. Like she's amazing. I absolutely love her. Keeps her vision board in her shower. Like, wow. I was like, really? Yeah, because obviously you shower every single day and you see your vision board, you don't miss it. Like how can you miss your vision board if you don't like shower in a day? So keep your vision board in spots or places where you're for sure gonna visit every single day, and you cannot escape not seeing your vision board. The second last idea is to use vision board templates if you are a new person who is starting off creating a vision board. Now there's so many templates out there. I can try and attach few links in the description box for you, or even DM me in the caption. I can send it to you over. But there's so many amazing sites that offer like a template that you can use to categorize and add in these images when it comes to creating a vision board. The last idea, the 20th idea, is all about remember to update and regularly check in on your vision board. Your vision board need not have all the 1 year goals. What you can either do is like first 6 months you can have one vision board and you can switch to a new one, create a new one based on how you've evolved within 6 months for the second half of the year. Or you can even create one vision board per month. Whatever works for you, you can go ahead and do that. What I personally do is I have like quarterly check-ins to see what all goals I've already completed. If I need to change some, because midway I understand a goal cannot be achieved, like I no longer like doing that, it's no longer part of my life and I want to switch to something, I let myself do. I give myself the liberty to switch up and update my vision board in between.